So my name is Brian McCann. I'm the president and CEO of Intergalactic. So we do next generation thermal management systems for aerospace platforms. So it's aviation and space. So when we talk about next generation, really people are talking about the next wave of technology. So with electronics, the smaller the size of the envelope you're trying to package electronics in, the more heat that you generate. And so you need advanced cooling to take that heat off of those systems. And so we're actually enabling future spacecraft and aviation platforms to even be able to take flight, which is really cool. Thermal management in aviation's been around since aviation's been around. But we have some really bright engineers and we came up with a different approach to it. And so we've been able to reject 300 to 400% more heat than anybody else in the world. You know, it's interesting how long these programs take years and years and years to get going, but then we'll be producing them for decades here in St. George. So we own that intellectual property. It'll be built here, designed here in St. George, and that's pretty cool. So supercomputers and AI, and so we have now analysis tools that we've never had before. So it allows us to design differently, so we can approach problems differently. And humans are limited in how we think and how we analyze, and so using computers that way is really beneficial. I'm most proud of the fact that we have this gritty startup that's still around. I mean, you know, you go back to the days when you don't have any contracts and you just have tons of debt, and you have a lot of people that, you know, Sarah knows all about this. People calling and collecting all the time, and to be able to go from that position to now where we've got such a bright future, and our challenges really are centered around getting to production. But the contract's are already there. That's a different problem, but I'm most proud that we were able to make it that far. Well, why is it such an amazing place to work? Because we literally focus on culture and fun. Fun is a core value for us, and so we talk about it all the time. We talk about making sure that there's work-life balance, that people don't get burnt out. I mean, our whole team right now, if you walk out there, it's empty. It's not because we don't have people working here, it's because they're on a walk right now. So they do a Tuesday walk together. I mean, we just do stuff that really promotes culture and well-being and mental health, and it makes people want to work here. So if there's one question, I'd say, why is this such a great place to work? It's because we just really focus on that. We want it to be the best place anybody's ever worked. We have to have good internet, not just a little bit of internet. We've gone back and forth to physical servers and cloud-based, but we're going back to cloud-based now. So we've kind of rotated through these different companies, and they'll promise you this or whatever, but then they can't perform, and InfoWest has been consistent. And that's what matters to us, is we don't care about all the flashy stuff, we just want it to work. And I guess we could have gone with a bigger company, nationally, but I think, for us, one of the things we've really focused on is St. George is has a developing tech scene. We don't have really big companies yet, but there's so much promise here, and we can pull, just like St. George is a great place to live. So if people do want to move here, they can move here and play. If you're going to promise that you're going to give, a gig or whatever you're going to promise, and it doesn't happen, at least come on the phone and get on the phone and say, hey, listen, it's not working out for us today or whatever. Any business needs service partners. It's part of having a business. And so when you have those partners, you just want consistency. You just want it to be whatever they're offering to work. And InfoWest has done that for us. So we're grateful for that and look forward to the future together.